Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Line getting set on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to squeak through the pile. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Snapped on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Jackson will throw. Looking for his man. Left side is Parker. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Fields the punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking for a gap. It's Beal. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Flagway. Right side, it's Morris. At midfield, he's got room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss.
Goes high to pull it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bears moving quickly to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Freeze, freeze. Slide. Go.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. All over him immediately.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Calls his own number. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw one first. Finds his man. It's Watkins. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Number 47, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Second and long here. He's changing the play. Here's Lagway to pass. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the field. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Western. Rock. Hydro. Slash.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Oh, pressure's coming. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Lagway wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off.
Second down pass, intercepted by Arkansas. And they'll take over first and 10.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Unloads it left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and the defense took advantage of it.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Wide open spaces. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Football is very easy when the offensive line does their job like that. I mean, look at those holes, back able to make a cut, first down.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Throwing, Lagway. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Bears in the hurry up. Going to the run, it's Beal. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Morris. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Jackson will throw. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Watkins. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Parker. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
On the move. There's it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Razorbacks. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Flagway. He rifles one deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Got his man. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Long way to go on second down. They'll ride him again. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Bears!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. On the move. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. The hurry-up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Jackson gonna throw it. Caught, it's Watkins. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Open space at the 25. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with Arizona State taking on the Western Michigan Broncos.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
And it's the Sun Devils in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They finally get him. Goodness gracious. How about the strength in the pocket? To stay in the pocket and shrug one guy off, 2 guys off, stay alive, but the 3rd guy was too much. How about the defense just swarming all over the place?
Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Lagway to pass. Open on the left side is Smith. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Lagway wants to throw. Holds on, it's Miller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go, ready.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Sweet.
Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the middle. Smith with the grab over the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Making the adjustment on the play. Again, it's Lagway. Rushes on. Look out. Going to try to get it himself. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Lagway. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Throwing again, here's DJ Lagway. He's going to run it. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Beal. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Bears will hustle to the line. This is a designed run. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. An 84-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. So this 2nd half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Jackson will throw. Going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Working the ground game. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Go, go.
They'll give it to him again. Pass to 6. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Drives inside. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Complete out of the backfield. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Booster. Hydro. Flash. Hey, freeze. Squid. Hydro. Go.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Jackson gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Watkins. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
This quarterback, part of their running game.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Escapes the pressure to his right. They get to him as he throws. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And after failing to get that 4th down, it just feels like this game is over. They are going to need a miracle. They're going to need a quick 3 and out. They're going to need a turnover or something to have any shot at getting back in this game.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Looks as if he's going to run it. Fighting off the defender. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He'll take it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Racing to the right. Inside the... and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bears! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they did tack on the extra point. come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Gets the back moving.
Rush! Rush! Burn him! Burn him! Hammer! Hammer! Hey! Hammer!
Jackson will throw. He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So the defense can't stop the clock 3 times here, so they can't just kneel on it. Need to pick up a first down and protect this lead. Here's Lagway to pass. Buys a little time. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Red 54, red 54.
Sets his feet. It's Lagway. Finds his man. It's Morris. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing.
Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Bears! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Keeps it himself. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Higher! Higher! Spear! Hey, spear! Blue idiot!
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the price.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Jackson going to throw it. Spits it out to the back. All by himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. After this play, the cake will be baked. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Flagway wants to throw. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack.
you